So you saw the legendary Big E, huh, buddy? Alright, so this video is going to be a little mix of everything. Did hunt this morning, so did Van, and that's where really the story is. I don't know how much film he got. He said he tried to get some videos, but the man was surrounded by like 15 deer, some closer than others. Held back on a little, or I guess 2 little 4 points. But I am on my way to meet him and get his story from today, and I'll try to pair it up with the video. And then after we talked, and then I'll show you some video from my hunt. I had a 6 point that was actually pretty, you know, I mean, 2 or 3 year old 6 point, but a turkey scared it off, so that was cool. Wind changed with a buck at 25 yards, blew, got out of there. It was in thick brush, so you know, it is what it is. And then yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. I can't remember if anything else happened, but anyway, I will tell you kind of my plans and what's going on. So it's gonna be a mix of a little bit of everything. So let's get this thing started. So you saw the legendary Big E, huh, buddy? Looks like you would have got him too.
Yeah, he stepped out.
Alright, so how much video did you get?
Honestly, I have no idea. I have no idea what they do. I was in the moment, I was nervous.
Yeah. I'm gonna pair up.
I took one video of myself, and then I took I only have a video of the spike, I think. I'll tell him why. Oh.
It's also not gun season, but I didn't have a beanie that wasn't orange, and he's on the same wavelength. So, all right, let's get this play-by-play so I can match it up with the video, give you guys a better idea of what was going on. All right, so give us the play-by-play.
All right. Basically, I've been hunting. The area Wyatt and I hunt is 500 square acres. Basically, we're the only ones that hunt it here, and I've been hunting the north side of it, like the far side, in the beginning of, like the very beginning of season. And basically there's like ATV trails going through that part of it, and there's a lot going on up there with other people and just kind of freaking the deer out, and they were moving around and being in weird spots that they weren't on in preseason. So I decided to grab the little seat I got in the back of my truck and just go ground sit one day in a different, like the southern part of the piece of land we hunt, and walked right into the bed of, I mean, I probably saw 10 to 15 deer that day. Just spooked them on accident because I had no idea they were in there. And then so once I saw that, I got Wyatt to kind of hunt the east side of it, and I'm hunting right on the edge of their bedding, which is basically, if you want to show them this, the super thick stuff. And what I do is I cut up underneath them, because we almost always have a north wind going this way. So I cut up underneath them in the morning, and then cut up just slightly, because when they come out of their bedding, they're going through the thick part of the woods. So I set a hang on stand up there 2 days ago, and then Wyatt and I both made a decision to just get out of this area for 2 days, just to kind of give them a break. So we had been walking in and out, setting up stands, moving around, putting up trail cameras, just doing the most. And yeah, so the day was the first time I sat that stand in that location. And pretty early this morning, I saw 4 doe pass by 40 yards north of me, and I grunted at them once or twice, but they were moving like almost like they were, or before I saw the doe, I'm sorry, I actually heard 2 deep, long grunts, well off though, probably 150, 160 yards. Gave a couple grunts back, gave a couple Eustace calls to see if I could get them come in. That didn't happen, but I saw the doe pass through and gave a couple calls, they kept moving. But then I heard something on the opposite side of me, downwind of me, and I was like, I was texting Wyatt, saying,
Yeah, I
hey.
got video of you texting me.
Yeah. And then I saw it was a spike. It ended up being a 4-point actually, but
Still
in my
young.
mind, I mean, you'll see the video I took of him. It wasn't a shooter for me, and I didn't want to shoot that. And then he just slowly, I mean, he within 20 yards of me for probably 15-20 minutes, and as soon as he came around kind of behind me, I heard a commotion. I look back over my left and I see 3 or 4 doe come flying in, but through this thick brush, and I just see a big body, like a huge, kind of like a Kansas body almost. You could tell he was older. He had almost like more gray hair.
All right, let me stop you real quick. So that is almost certainly the deer that I have named Big E. So Big E is a little bit older. He's probably 5 or 6 years old. He is a massive bodied buck. He's an 8-point. I don't know how, you saw like a little bit of antlers, but not.
I just saw like a rack, but I had no idea like how many points or how big he was or anything like that.
Gotcha.
He was behind this when all those deer came in. It ended up being, man, close to 10 deer. Another spike came in and joined the other spike, who I'm guessing are brothers. But it was, I didn't get a video of it because of how thick they were. I mean, they were 30 yards away, but they were just on the other side of a huge brush pile. And literally, I mean, I could barely even see them with my own eyes, let alone a camera. So I did get a couple of videos when they came back around, because that's what they ended up doing. They came back around that bush, and that's where I shot the videos of the spike. I'm sure you guys are gonna see.
Gotcha.
But other than that, they just moved back in their bedding, and I climbed down, and I guess go tomorrow morning and see if I can get them again.
Yeah, well now you can't stop. But anyway, so there's two deer that have that body style. One is Big E. Another one I named Skinny. He's not skinny, but he's much younger. Last year he was a 2-year-old. He's probably 3 this year. I have not seen him. There's only as far as real big bucks go, and in this area at least, I have done a lot of scouting, a lot over the years, and Van has done a lot this year.
I've hunted basically every day since the 23rd. Today's the 8th. Hunted every single day other than 2 days.
So we know the deer that are in this area. You have those two. Skinny's an 8-point as well, and then you have Ranchero. So Ranchero he was a 9-point last year, but he's basically the Einstein of bucks. Okay, so I've only caught him one time on camera, ever, and I've seen him twice in person. Both times, the first time was 15 minutes before shooting light, before like legally I could shoot, and really before I could really see that well. He stopped right in the middle of my shooting lane, looked dead at me, knew exactly where I was. The second time was in a different spot, stopped dead in the middle of my other shooting lane in my other spot, looked right at me. It was after shooting light. So he's basically a genius. So if I were to ever get on him, it would be a miracle. But Big E is much more aggressive, and he chases does around a lot. Now, we don't have a rut here like we do, like people that are up north do, and like Iowa, Michigan, Nebraska, those places like Wisconsin. They have like a solidified rut, but right now we're in the best rut that we're gonna get. So the deer I saw a buck chase. Oh, that was the other thing I saw today. I saw a buck chasing around a doe today. Had absolutely zero interest in anything I did. He was focused, and they reek right now. So right now is the best chance we're gonna have to get on a really big buck. So when I said plans are changing in the car, what I've been doing is I've been setting up in areas that maybe weren't the big buck central of the world, and as well as maybe not the best for deer in general, but they were good for video. They were really good for video. But from now on, I'm pretty much just going to be on a mission hey, look, if a doe steps out, I'll take a doe, okay? But in terms of what I'm going to be going for, I'm going to be going for one of the three. There's actually a couple other ones that are in between like 6 and 8 points that I'll be hunting for, but those, you know, Skinny Biggie and Ranchero are the three really dominant bucks around here, so that's really what I'm going to be hunting for. So that's really going to be the change. So that's about going to wrap it up for today. Thank you for watching. I hope you guys enjoy the footage. I work really hard. Van's gonna start working really hard. I'm getting some mounts and cameras for him as well, so that he can do some filming. But I'm gonna try to, you know, get as much film for you guys as I can. If you like the video, go ahead and like it. It really does help. Comment. Let me know how I could be better. If you want to see a different camera angle, or you want to see me do different things, comment. I read them. I reply to them. So anyway, thanks for watching. Do all those things I just said. And
you gotta like the video, since you're in your warm bed watching right now, and we're out here in what, 40 degrees in the morning.
Yeah. So like usual, have a good one, everybody. Like usual, everybody. Oh, I f***ed it up again.